Hello, my friend. I'm going to say hello to my Instagram friends as well. I am doing a Facebook Live as well as an Instagram Live today. So I'm having so much fun using both platforms. And today is all about giving you something to talk about. So have you ever wanted to actually create powerful videos to magnify your message and reach your audience in a powerful way, but you didn't think you have anything to talk about? So if you can relate to this of being like, oh, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? I don't have anything to talk about. I mean, or I have lots of things to talk about, but how do I narrow it down? Put yes in the comments, because this is one thing that I hear from my clients all the time, all over the world, when they go to make their videos to magnify their message and build their business with their ideal clients all over the world, is they go, what do I talk about? I'm just so afraid I'm going to turn on the camera and not know what to say. So I'm here to help you. And if you don't know me, my name is Arriane Alexander, and I'm the Facebook Live bombshell, and I'm the creator of my signature program called Lights, Camera, Action: How to Get Over Yourself and Do Video Already. And today I'm live streaming to both Facebook, hi Facebook, and to Instagram, hi Instagram. And I love being able to do dual platforms. This is part of the amazingness of video, the technology we have, is that you can be on multiple platforms at once. And so thank you so much for being here live. And if you're not live, thank you so much for being on the replay, because it is great that you can watch this on replay at any time. So you ready to dive in and get you something to talk about? All right, so here's the dealio. You have this awesome business. You want to spread your message. You know you have things to share. Whatever your business is, you know you have things to share on social media and on your website that can really support your ideal clients all around the world, right? So put in your comments, what is your business, so that I know who I'm talking to and I can actually help you with ideas of what you're going to talk about in your business. So if you're just joining, pop in the comments what your business is so I know what you do. So most of my clients are some type of entrepreneur. So whether it's another coach of some sort, or a health and fitness expert, or a real estate agent, or a multi-level marketing expert, there's all kinds of different businesses that you have all around the world that you're doing. And video is the most powerful way that you can reach your ideal client immediately, because people will know you, trust you, and like you when they see you on video. So the opportunities are endless with videos. And we're going to talk about this tomorrow in my live. I'm doing Facebook Live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about the power of what you're doing with video and how you can actually create possibilities for your business. But for today, okay, so someone on Instagram says, I have a lingerie swimwear business. Oh, really? Sure about that? But there's all kinds of people on here. So I'm so glad that each of you are here, and I really want to support you in using your videos in order to grow your message, magnify your message, and grow your audience in the way that feels good to you. So what are you going to talk about? Okay, so you turn on the camera and you start to create powerful videos to share. And what are you going to talk about? Okay, so here's how you can easily break it down. I'm going to give you one of the tools that I give to my clients, my private clients in my Lights, Camera, Action program, that we actually go through this exact process about how to give you something to talk about, okay? So first thing is, what is your expertise? And I want you to write it down. You could put it in the comments, like, what is your area of expertise? Okay, so we know what your business is. Whether you're a real estate agent, or you're a coach, or you're a health and fitness expert, or multi-level marketing expert, whatever it is, meditation coach. I mean, there's so many things that you do. So whatever you do, what is your expertise in this area? What makes you different? And I want you to write it down, because it's one thing to think about these things in your head, but it's another thing to put it on paper and write it down. And once you start writing things down, then things will start to make more sense to you. Okay, so whatever your expertise is, think about what that is, and really just write it down on a piece of paper. Like, my expertise is this. I help people do this. What do you actually help someone do? So for me, I say, my name's Arriane Alexander. I help entrepreneurs, experts, and thought leaders magnify their message using the power of video. And you can have a statement like that too. And it's important for you to understand what you do to help people. So if you're just joining in, we're talking about given you something to talk about. So you have topics of what you can talk about when you're creating your powerful videos, whether it's on Facebook Live or Instagram Live or YouTube or for your website, for your blog. And I'm on 2 platforms today. I'm on Facebook Live over here. Hi, and I'm on Instagram Live here. And I love being able to use those platforms. So thank you so much for being here with me. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write down, what are you an expert at? What do you do? Like, how do you actually help people? Okay. Second thing is you're going to write down some challenges that your clients come to you with. Okay. What are the things that your clients are having problems with? You're in conversation with your clients all the time in your business. So what are their problems? What are their challenges? Really think about it and write them down. Write down at least 3 problems or challenges that your clients come to you with, because this is how you're going to get information of how you can actually support your clients in an even more powerful way, utilizing the power of video. So if you're a real estate agent, what do people say to you? What are the challenges they have in the whole process of buying or selling a house? If you're a coach, what are the challenges that your clients come there? I see Lillian, who's from Ireland. Oh my gosh, hi Lillian. So Lillian's a coach. So Lillian, I don't know what kind of coaching you do, but what are 3 things that your clients come to you with issues? I can tell you for today, I was just on a client call with a client earlier, and what she said was she was having trouble with focusing, with like scheduling her day. She was like, oh, I get tired and then I get distracted and I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram and I'm not really focused on what I'm doing. So that's something I can address in a video, because my client just gave me a challenge that she's having trouble with. I can help her overcome this challenge of getting distracted, of how to stay in a schedule when you're an entrepreneur. So there's a video that I can do. So in your business, hi from Italy. I love seeing you from wherever you are in the world. It's so exciting to see people in USA and all over in Europe. It's really exciting for me. So thank you so much for being here. Whether you're live or watching on replay, it's awesome. And if you're just joining in, what we're talking about is giving you something to talk about on your videos. This is information that I do all the time in my Lights, Camera, Action, How to Get Over Yourself and Do Video Already signature program. And it's very important to understand you can easily find things to talk about. You just have to sit down and make it a priority. So think about 3 things, 3 challenges, 3 problems that your clients come to you with that you help them solve in your business, and write them down. It's so important to get this on paper. So you're going to write down the 3 things, the 3 challenges. Then what you're going to do is you're going to write down how you help them overcome these challenges. And what I want you to do is break it down. I want you to break down what you do, how you help your client solve this problem, into the smallest next steps. So it's easy for you in your business to be like, well, let's say you're a multi-level marketing expert, and you help people, like your business is skincare. Okay, there's a lot of really great skincare companies out there. And so you help your team understand how to build their business, you know, with skincare products. So your downline comes to you, and the challenge is, I don't know who to call. Okay, so what do you do when a client, when your downline comes to you and says, I don't know who to call? Do you just go, well, I don't know, figure it out? You actually have a process. You help them through this, but when you start to break it down, you'll see that you actually have a process for helping them figure this out. So it's not just like, well, call people. You go, okay, well, go through your phone, or go through your emails, or go through your Facebook page and make a list of 10 or less people. Like, that's a step. And that's one thing you could do a video on. It's just the first step. And how do you actually know who to reach out to when you're in multi-level marketing? So are you getting this? You see, this is really easy to figure out how you have something to talk about. You just probably haven't thought about it yet. And you like get scared and tongue-tied to be on camera. But you in your business have tons of expertise that I don't have, that your ideal clients don't have. You know a lot more about what you do than I do. So once you start to actually put it on paper and write down your clients' challenges and problems, and then the next step is to write down the solutions to that problem. But the key to this is to break it down into the tiniest next steps, because then you've got your strategy. Like you can either do a bit like, okay, so what I'm doing is I'm doing a 3-part video series this week that's all about tips of how to do better videos, of how to make your video, to rock your videos and make them powerful. Yesterday, was about not being good enough. And I gave you the steps about how to not be good enough. You know, like how do you get over this thought of like, I'm not good enough to go on camera. You can go watch that on my Instagram live. If you're on Instagram, and on Facebook, it's still on my Facebook page on Facebook Live. So go back and watch yesterday's video that was about what do you do if you don't think you're good enough to be on camera? And I gave you step-by-step advice on how to get over that thought of I'm not good enough. Today, I'm talking about how to give you something to talk about, and I've broken it down into very clear next steps. Number one is identify who you serve, like what your expertise is, who you actually help. Okay, you have to be clear on that before you talk about what you're going to talk about. Then you write down 3 challenges that your clients come to you with that you help them overcome, a problem that you solve. And then you break down those ways that you help them into next steps. So let's say you do that. You have 3 problems that you help them overcome. And then underneath each of those, you have a 3-part steps that you take them through. So right there, just to give you an example, you have 9 topics, right? 3 problems and then 3 steps to help with those problems. You can go through each one of those and make each one of those a video. So you've got 9 things to talk about right there. If you're doing a video a week, that's 9 weeks of content right there. So do you see how easy this can be to give you something to talk about that's valuable for your customers, for your ideal clients, because you're helping them solve these problems. You're helping them overcome a challenge, and you're adding value to them. So therefore, they can know you, trust you, and like you easier. It's so easy, right? Okay, so my challenge to you, my friend, is to actually do this. Is to actually take the time to write down what it is that you're good at, like write down your expertise, write down how you help people, then write down at least 3 challenges or problems that you help people overcome, and then write down your process and how you help them overcome it. And ask me any questions in the comments or direct messages as well. If you want more, I'm going to do a really deep dive on this about how to really create powerful videos to help you magnify your message in my masterclass, which is on Wednesday, January 31st. And you can go to livewithariane.com to register for that, because it's an awesome, awesome masterclass that's really going to support you in so many ways. So it's on Wednesday, January 31st. Go to livewithariane.com, and we will go on a really deep dive into supporting you and understanding how to magnify your message using the power of video. Because you can do it. I have clients all over the world who are doing this, who gain the confidence, know what they're talking about, and just can turn on the camera and go. So sign up for a masterclass at livewithariane.com. Have put any questions in the comments, because I always come back after, on the replays and watch the comments and see what's happening. And I'm so grateful that you're here. Okay, so I'll say goodbye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at live on Facebook and on Instagram at 4 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. So I will see you then. Ciao.